only we would have Henry Cavill back. If only.
He's in negotiations. We're gonna get him back. Trust me, we're gonna get him back.
I think he's busy playing Sherlock Holmes for Netflix right now.
Oh, it's a movie. It's not even a full-on TV series.
Yeah.
But you know what I am really looking forward to?
What?
Static
Shock.
I was so hyped. They're also relaunching Milestone Comics. I don't know if you guys know that. Like that's where Static came from.
Yeah.
Like that's where like a lot of African American superheroes like Mr. Terrific, Icon, Rocket, like all these like big time like African American superheroes, they're relaunching the comic line. And to go with it, they announced this film too, and I'm hyped. I'm wondering what they're gonna get.
So I'm gonna assume we all grew up with a cartoon from Cartoon Network.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. No, Manda?
I mean, I saw it, but I was more of like a WB Kids on Saturdays kind of thing.
Fair.
But I know that my brothers watched it a lot, so
yeah.
I'm just like I've said before, anything that they put out, like they have my money like way ahead of time.
Yeah, Static Shock is gonna be cool. One of my big memories, because this is like the first time that I saw like a cartoon crossover with another cartoon and then triple way into another cartoon. There's an episode of or like a series of episodes of Static Shock where Batman shows up and he like wakes up in the Batcave and they start talking and stuff, and Batman immediately like tells him, like calls him by his real name. Does like, how do you know? And just gives him his ID. Like, yeah, you dropped this, or like a library card or something. And I don't know, where like Static Shock just asks him like, "Where's Robin?" And he says, "He's with the Titans. You'll meet them one day." And I thought, oh my God, they're referencing something else. That's so cool. And I had no idea that was going to become like a big thing eventually. But for like one episode, when you're a kid, that's just...
It blew your fucking mind.
It blew my fucking mind. That's right. Any cast ideas? Any actor that you might think could play him?
Oh, God, I don't know if it's okay. All I want from the Static Shock film is for them to get some B-list, C-list actors that we don't really know very well that can prove themselves. Like Ray Fisher, first time playing Cyborg, I thought he did good with what he had, and in the Snyder trailer, you see him crying in his facial features, you see a lot more of his acting.
Yeah.
I want them to do that again. I want them to get some no-name actors that we don't know and just blow our fucking minds. Like, I don't want them to go to the well of like, oh, we have like 5 people to choose from. No. Bring in a cast that we don't know, and let's go from there.
Like new faces.
Yeah. Should they just do the CW formula, bring in a former Glee actor and to play him? Like
that's worked out in their favor, I'll say, as somebody who watches everything.
Wait, are a bunch of the CW actors former Glee? I don't know.
Flash and Supergirl. Yeah.
What?
Grant Gustin and... Dude, I never remember her name.
I remember her Glee name. Her name was Marley Rose on Glee. I remember
it was Marley in Glee.
It was Marley on Glee. And
look, man, the Glee curse is real. I'd rather they don't.
She was cool. She wore hats. She sang New York State of Mind. She was cool. And Grant Gustin played like a super bitchy character from another school, and he was
super mean.
He was super mean, and yeah.
They did have an episode where they sang, because a lot of people on The Flash could sing. It's crazy. Like,
including
is that what they did, a musical episode?
They did a musical episode, and they had Darren Criss come out, which is another former Glee cast member.
He played like Music Man or Music Master or something like that.
I don't remember his name, but it was a good episode. They all sang, and when Barry gets married, Supergirl sings, and I'm like, oh, y'all are just milking it now.
Because there's an episode from The Flash where he goes to like alternate reality, and his foster dad is like singing in like a lounge. And
yeah, because he's from Rent, dude. Yeah. Like the live action Rent. Like,
I was gonna go to that. Like he was in Rent. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Oh god. Yeah. Oh god. I haven't thought of Glee in like 4 years. So this. Oh god. Okay.
So growing up, like the static show.
I kind of forgot how he got his powers. Do you remember?
It was a gas bomb. So what happened was a company made like a gas that supposedly was radiated just enough to where you could trace like, okay, this person was at this riot, this person was committing this crime because they have the little amount of radiation on them. But they kind of over fucking did it, and it made a bunch of bang babies. That's what they call them. They called it the Big Bang, where all these teenagers got all these powers, and that's how Static got his. I think it was from his cell phone. And from there, he's just a great villain. I hope they use Ebon. I hope they use like the Firestarter. Like, there's so many great villains from that show, and there's so many great stories. Specifically, the emotional height when he loses his mom, heartbreaking. And I really hope they go into all that with the Static film. I really am looking forward to this. I'm going to be there opening night. I can tell you that right now. I'm not waiting.
Question: didn't he have one a sidekick and two a dog? Or am I remembering wrong?
Not a dog, but he had a sidekick. He had Gear.
Yeah, that one. They changed his name in Spanish. He had a different name in Spanish. I forgot it though. But all these shows, I just watched them in Spanish. I didn't watch them in English.